Hi, I'm Jim Duff with SceneDaily. These are my colleagues Steve Waid, Jeff Gluck. So, gentlemen, who's going to be the 2009 NASCAR Sprint Cup
I'll
champion?
get this ball rolling. Jimmie Johnson. I know you guys think I'm crazy. The guy can't win 4 in a row, but yes, he can. As I've said, he's already won 3 in a row. I think he's got an excellent chance for the 4th because of the following things. His team is intact. There has been no transition there. It's the same team that helped him win the last 3 championships. There's no doubt about that, so they've got that thing intact. Chad Knaus is the only crew chief to win 3 championships in a row, and he's back. And we all know the chemistry between him and Jimmie Johnson is firm, solid, and unchanging. Jimmie Johnson performs admirably in the chase, has for the last 3 years, knows what to do when the chase comes around. Question is, can he avoid a stumble like he had with the start of 2008 and be ready for the chase? He gets to that point and gets into the chase. You take his experience, you take his team's experience, you take Chad Knaus's experience and put it in there, got a shot for the 4th title. I think they'll pull it off. What do you think?
Steve, good points all, but the problem is, can he avoid the wreck, the unexpected somewhere? I mean, he's had 3 terrific years. The other thing you've got to look at, I believe, is the old saying that Johnson himself knows.
Yeah.
To win your first championship, first you have to lose one. And I think Kyle Busch, who had a terrific start to 2008, had the 8 fast wins, showed the ability to drive in all 3 of NASCAR's top series and win. I think you've got to look at him as a serious contender to put it all together in 2009.
Well, first of all, I totally agree that Johnson has an excellent chance, obviously. But like Jim said, I mean, there's way too many things that can happen in racing for something to go. I can't even believe he won 3 in a row. There's no way he's going to win 4 in a row. It just doesn't work like that. There's racing luck. It's not all in. If it was all in his control, I might say yes. You know, he will probably win a 4th straight championship. But it's not. He can get caught up in something. You know, an engine can blow, tires can blow.
Who's your man?
Carl Edwards.
Well,
Carl Edwards is on his way up. I mean, and he has lost 1 or 2
yes.
maybe. And the way that Carl performed in this chase, trying to come from behind and maxing out every week. I mean, he just did what he had to do every week, even in the last race, winning the last race. I mean, he was chasing Johnson the whole way. Now he has that championship experience and that championship level. I don't think Kyle really has it still. Kyle still has some things to learn and about give and take and about the whole course of a championship. And the other thing about Kyle's team is they're missing it in some area, and they're behind right now. And I'm not sure that Kyle is really going to be as strong next year. Is that they have a lot of work to do. So, you know, I just think Jimmie, he could win it, but he just doesn't have enough luck left. He's used all his luck up, and Kyle not ready yet. Carl's got to be the guy.
Well, the other question is, with the restrictions on testing and the tough times for next year, do we think that there's any outsider that can break into that top 3?
In those top 3, no.
Those 3 guys have got to be the preseason favorites. I don't see any other way that they can't be, with the possible exception of a Greg Biffle, who proved when the chase began that he certainly had the ability with his Roush Fenway team to get the job done. Sort of faltered down toward the end, but if you can get past that, then maybe you'll see somebody like a Greg Biffle come through. But I'd be very surprised, guys, if the pontificating pundits pick anybody but those 3 guys that we've discussed.
I mean, even you know, Biffle, Gordon, you look at those guys and you say, well, could they run with Johnson or Edwards the way that Johnson and Edwards are running at the end of the season? I say no way. I mean, they would have so much work to do. They have to make so many gains, or the others would have to fall off so much. I just don't see that happening. I think the next season is going to be those 3 guys again, at least for a large majority of the season. And
as you guys have both pointed out, with those 3 guys probably being the favorites, if the racing luck isn't there, if they can avoid adversity or overcome adversity, you know, they'll be all right. But racing luck is what you guys have pointed out. It's there. And certainly Johnson, and to an extent Kyle Busch, and certainly Carl Edwards have had good luck and bad luck. Whichever one prevails in 2009 might make all the difference.
Well, it's certainly going to be a great debate for the rest of the offseason, and I'm sure the Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Mark Martin fans will have some disagreements with us, but that's our view, and we look forward to talking more about it next year. Thanks.